can't be friends. Why are you doing this, please? I would have never left, I swear, I swear.
What's up, guys? It's Katie Hettenbach, and this is Katie Afraidy, a horror movie review podcast where we chat with comedians, actors, filmmakers about what? Scary movies, obviously. It's a silly, haha, goofy time. We get off topic, we spoil, we shoot the shit. But either way, shit's about to get spooky.
You're such a good host. That was so hot. Do I get a smoke button?
No, it's
selfish.
I like how it's just looming over the... Normally it's on like one camera, but I like how it's like, what if I did? Yeah, it is...
I love it. I love the smell of fake fog.
In the morning.
In the morning.
At 7 fucking a.m. on a Sunday.
It's 10 a.m. 10
a.m. on a Sunday. That's still for a Sunday.
It's 7 a.m.
For a Sunday, though, that's
Sunday.
early. But you're probably like, who's this gal? Who's this gal I'm chatting with? She's one of my hilarious friends. We've been friends for...
At least a year.
At least a year.
2 maybe.
Feels like I've known her my whole life. And she's got a great last name, guys. And she'll tell you more about it.
It's so much more memorable than my first name.
It is. And I also stutter on your last name, which is great. But let me see if I don't stutter now. Nina Dicker. There we go. Oh, when I hype it up and I'm like, I'm going to stutter on it, then I don't. I don't have a stutter. Anyways,
I kind of
Nina
wish
Dicker.
you stuttered. I'm really disappointed.
I'll work on it.
Unbelievable.
It's Nina Dicker.
It's me.
Hi. Thanks for coming on.
Oh my God, of course. My pleasure.
My pleasure. I'm so excited you're here. So, are you a horror movie fan?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of friends who are horror movie
You
fans.
said, stop. I don't have a lot of friends.
You know what?
That too.
I just came to have a good time, and I'm honestly feeling really attacked right now. But no, maybe I don't have a lot of friends. And maybe I just go to movies alone.
Okay, but that's fun.
That is really fun.
I like it.
Except
it's my piece.
I always have to go to horror movies alone because none of my friends like horror movies. And there is that added layer of like, I am alone at a horror movie. And so sometimes if it's a good horror movie, I'm kind of like, because there's no one I can be funny with or grab.
Yeah.
Like, jump
You're
scare.
just by yourself and you're like, I'm alone with my thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's magical. It's magical. I love
beautiful.
seeing horror movies alone. That's like the way to do it.
I love seeing movies alone, full stop.
In general, yeah.
In general,
I
it's really fun.
And my last boyfriend, he was like, it took maybe 6 months for me to invite him to the movies with me. And he's like, it's truly an honor. I'm like, you should be privileged. Because like literally, like this is a privilege. This is not a right to go to the movies with me. And you get one chance to prove that you're a good moviegoer. And if you fuck it up, I will never go with you again. And that's a promise.
And I love that. Do you dress up when you go to the movies?
Like in costume?
No, like nice. If I could wear a Snuggie to the movies.
Yeah,
sorry,
do it.
Not if. If I had a Snuggie to wear to the movies, I would.
You don't own a Snuggie? You seem like you'd own several Snuggies.
I should.
And I say this with so much love. You seem like a person who'd own Snuggies.
I should. I own large blankets that I have thrifted. We're not going to talk about that, but I should own a Snuggie. It's just like ever since they trademarked it, it's gotten kind of expensive.
Okay.
I love the pre-cum fog.
The queef.
It's more like a queef. You're so right. I don't dress up to go to the movies. I dress in like pajamas.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
who's dressing up to go to the movies?
well, here's the thing. I dress like
It's like the airport.
People look at me and they're like, "Did she pay to get in here?" Yeah. Like that's how I dress typically. I had to stop doing that though because I went to see I went to see some movie, and as I was leaving, I ran into, I want to say his name is Lucas Gage.
Okay.
Do you know that actor? He was in Smile. Am I getting the name right? I'm like,
I need to see the face.
I'm gonna black out and be so sad if I got his name wrong.
Gage. Oh yes, that guy. Yeah.
Is that correct? Wait, let me see.
Yeah,
it.
that is right. That's right.
See.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Ran into him.
Got it.
And I've seen almost every movie he's been in. I love his work.
He's great.
And so I went up to him and I was like, Lucas. And he was like, yeah. And I was like,
He's like, who's this homeless person?
He's like, who's this homeless person begging for money? And I was like, I just want to say I loved you. And the most recent thing I'd seen him in was How to Blow Up a Pipeline, which is so good. And he was so taken aback. He was like, oh, thank you so much for being one of 10 people who saw that. Yeah. And I was like, I love you so much. Sorry, I look like a little rat. And then like scuttled away. And I was like, I can't be ugly going to movies in LA anymore because I keep running into famous people. And I'm like, this sucks.
It also depends on which theater you're going to and what time you're going. Are you like AM? You're probably safe. But if you go to like the City Walk or the Grove, you want to dress up like that. That's like you want to. Yeah, you want to look. Like
I know. I strictly go to the Burbank AMCs now. I'm like, I better not see anyone.
I want to be in the back rooms. Keep me back there. Don't have like the top floor. There's one. I like went out the wrong door, and I was like, "Are we trapped here?" I couldn't figure out how to get down. There's no elevator, and I was like,
"They do that on purpose. They want you to stay."
It was scary. I was like, "We're gonna die here." I'm like, "This is starting."
I'm shocked you didn't.
I have something to tell you. This is the bad place.
What? No. With everything happening, this is the bad place?
Is this the bad place?
Unbelievable.
This is the bad place. Anyways, do you remember the first horror movie that scared you? Or non-horror movie, like a movie in general?
So technically, yes, I do remember the first horror movie that scared me, but I don't for the life of me remember
the title.
That's because it wasn't like I think it was an older scary movie, and it was one of those movies that's like kind of like 3 short scary movies in one. Okay. You know how they used to make it like
anthology
kind of, yeah, like what they made in like the 70s and the 80s, like a little anthology. Yeah. And it was my mom was going to a high school reunion thing in Florida. She went to high school in Connecticut, but the reunion was in Florida. I don't know.
Sure.
I have no idea.
That makes sense.
And this was the first time she was ever leaving me and my 2 siblings alone with my dad. And she was like, okay, just make sure, like, don't give them too much candy and make sure they get to bed at a reasonable time. And he was like, yeah, for sure. And so as soon as she left, we beelined it to Walmart, bought all the candy. Of course. And we picked a few like DVDs out of the $2 bin.
Oh, love that.
And one of them, my dad was like, oh, I loved this one. Reminder, I am 5. Yeah. I might have been 6, but I was 5. And we go home, and it's like a scary movie anthology, and we're watching it, and I do not remember the name of this anthology, but I do remember that one of the 3 short movies was this woman who had gotten some like ancient artifact that was like doll-like. It was only like this big, and it was like a stick doll-like thing, and it comes to life, and it's like a little stabby guy, and he like chases her around her apartment. He like tries to stab her. She throws it into the oven. She thinks it's dead. She opens the oven, and then like the spirit that was trapped in that doll comes rushing out. And so then she, at the end, she's like on the phone calling like her lover who she had spurned at the beginning of the movie, being like, no, I want you to come over. And then she turns the camera and she smiles, and all of her teeth are like pointy little sharp things. Ooh. So it's like and when my mom got back from the reunion,
she had pointy little sharp teeth.
She had pointy little sharp teeth. It was terrifying. No, we all couldn't walk down the hallway to our rooms. Oh my God. And so we just like wouldn't go to sleep for like a week. We were just sobbing when we walked down the hallway. And she was like,
what did you do?
She was like, hey, what'd you do to them?
What did you do to the kids? What did you do? What did you make them? Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. And then she never went on a vacation ever again.
And we haven't seen her since. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the first one I remember. What about you?
The one I always say, because it's the one that's like, I know there's something. I don't remember the first horror movie I saw. Like, I genuinely don't remember it. Horror's always been in my life.
Do you remember how it made you feel?
Scared. Do
Tea.
But the first movie that like had moments that scared me was the first Sam Raimi's Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire,
Yes.
the Green Goblin. That terrified me as a kid. But of course, I kept like, I'm gonna watch it again, even though it scared me. I was like, cool.
Yes. I love when kids are like, and then like, the parents shut them off, and they're like, no, I was watching.
You're like, you were scared. It's like, yeah, but like, listen. Yeah, my brother would play. He would watch. Here we go. Ghost Adventures.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
the TV show.
TV show.
Not great.
It's
Okay.
like the
movie. No. The movie. Interesting. I'm surprised they don't have a movie. They don't need to do anything else. They can die off. It's okay. And he would be watching the show, and I would sit behind the couch and play on my DS, so I could be in the room with him.
That makes
But
sense.
I didn't want to watch it.
Yeah.
Because I was terrified. So
When did you get not as terrified?
high school. Yeah, I started
a minute.
watching more and more and was like, I like this. I like this a lot. So, so much so that I was like, hey, buddy, me and my friend Nina want to do the pod. And I was like, here's a list of movies. What do you want to do? And she's like, I got a bunch of shit on Winnie-the-Pooh. I was like,
true.
I haven't covered Winnie-the-Pooh. We had Andrew Scott Bell on. And Andrew Scott Bell is the composer. Winnie-the-Pooh had a signed vinyl. Signed vinyl. And wait, I'm pulling it out. I'm pulling out the vinyl.
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna whip it out. It's also a colored vinyl. It's one of
Shut
the
up.
few.
Oh, are there cartoons on it?
And there's the cartoons. It's split in half.
Oh.
How cool is that? I don't think I've ever played it.
Oh my god, I love
Although
that.
I did as I was driving over here. This is gonna be hard to do with one hand and balancing everything. I got
You're doing
this.
great. You're doing so good.
As I was driving over here, I realized that I bent this, and I was like, I just
Idiot.
my limited edition signed vinyl.
It's probably worth a lot
by
right
Andrew
now,
Scott
especially
Bell.
with the new movies coming out.
I cannot get this in. Oh my god, help! Oh, I got it.
You're
Mom,
so
I'm scared.
good at You did
said
it
thank-
almost on the first try.
Thank you so much. I was really scared. I was afraid if you would.
Imagine making like a low budget movie
Yeah,
and being like, man, this will be fun, and then you're like
vinyl.
signing vinyls.
Why not? Let's just make vinyls. He's like, "Do you want a vinyl?" I'm like, "This is hilarious. Thank you so much."
This
And
is giving like Terrifier.
Yeah, and I was like, I was like, "You have to sign it." He's like, "Why?" I'm like, "That's your name,
Why?
Andrew. That's your name."
Andrew.
Anyways, we're talking about Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey. If you had to explain this movie to somebody who's never seen it before, how would you explain this movie?
It's Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, and period.
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 It's Winnie the Pooh. If you know the scenes that happen, like the acted scenes before a pornography film,
Yes.
it's that without the pornography.
Yeah. It's just cinema. It's
And Winnie the Pooh.
and cinema.
And cinema.
It's cinema, and then some animated.
And some animation.
Some
And
animation.
animation's important.
And it's so I've seen the second one. I saw the second one first,
What?
and then I saw this one. This was the 1st
You're
time seeing this one.
insane.
Because I was told by so many people, this is the worst movie ever. It's so bad. It was not that bad. It was so fun. Also, if you're walking into this movie and you're like, I'm expecting cinematic Oscar material from Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, you're the idiot. This is a
Yeah.
fun movie.
You really got to
Okay.
temper your expectations.
Yeah, it's a man in a mask, and you can clearly tell.
Exactly.
That was my big note. I
Like
was like, it's clearly, I know that, and I know that, but I was like, I can't suspend my disbelief. It is not a bear. That is a man in a mask.
That's a man.
And that's a man.
That's a man in a mask and kitchen gloves.
And I love that. And I'm here
that's
for
great.
it. And I
'Cause,
love
like,
it.
Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, I, as a horror fan,
Yeah.
I'm sure you know, like, I watch all kinds of horror movies.
Yeah.
And it's like, there are certain horror movies where I'll go in and my expectations will be high.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm like, if they're selling it as like this cinematic masterpiece, I'm like, this better be the next Silence of the Lambs.
It better be fucking good. And it never is. But
It never is. But if you present me Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey, if I go in being like, this better be the next Silence of the Lambs, shoot me.
you're guys, and it's horror fans, like I love us, but God, we are so critical of shit, and everyone's so critical of shit. It's like the title is Winnie the Pooh, and you're like, this movie's shit. It's like, yeah, I don't think it was supposed to be like, that's not the point. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
And it
Like,
was,
sorry, we want to see a fun horror movie sometimes.
yeah. I mean, was it good? No. Was it fun? Yeah. And that's
Exactly.
the point. It doesn't.
It's fun. Horror
It's
movies are coming back.
Yeah, and that's more. And it was. What's the point? Like, horror's supposed to be fun. Like, go have fun, and like, if you get scared, you get scared, and that's awesome. But like,
Exactly.
this is it's
I
Winnie the Pooh.
I don't want to feel bad for all the people dying in the film.
Yeah.
I could feel that in real life.
Yeah, I
That's terrible. That sucks.
Hey. Too real.
Stop.
Christ.
It's like I have enough empathy for real life people. I don't really, if it's a fun horror movie, I don't really want to have that much empathy for the characters.
I want them to die
don't.
horrifically, and it's gonna be funny, and I'm gonna laugh
every time.
And so you did a show with Horror Nerd.
I did.
I'm sorry. I need people to notice. She brought a fucking clipboard with slides on them.
I'm serious. This isn't funny, Katie.
This is a serious horror movie review podcast. Everybody knows this. Everyone in the comments who says, do they ever actually talk about the movie? And I go, that's not the point. That's not the Katie, it's a podcast. It's me hanging with my friends and we yap, okay? And it's occasionally about horror.
Exactly. But I will say, I love yapping with you.
You're yapping, but
we better get on this movie
Let's
ASAP.
get
I
on
got
that.
a lot.
Go.
I'm gonna keep talking.
Keep talking. What do you got? You have are these jokes?
No, but I have them.
Okay.
I just I did a lot of research into this movie.
She's got 30 minutes worth of material, so we are just gonna let her go.
We gotta go. Do you know the budget of the movie?
It was
$100,000.
Amazing.
It was $100,000, which technically a lot of money, but for like a feature film,
that's like
peanuts.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Actors were paid with experience,
with crafty.
And what is it? How do they say it when it's no money? It's
Welch's
crafty.
No meal or no meal credit copy credit meal.
Copy credit meal. That's how they were paid.
I thought you were gonna say they were paid in fruit snacks.
Also possible.
That's a big sad thing.
We love fruit snacks. And do you know how much the movie grossed worldwide?
$10 million.
Somewhere between, and this is a wide range. It says somewhere between $5.2 to $7.7 million.
Good for them.
Right. But also, do we not have a tighter window as to how much? They said,
yeah, it's a range.
This movie was made with $100,000, and so I'm assuming they brought on like someone who has a passion for accounting, but is not an accountant. And then they were like, I don't know.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Somewhere between $0 and $7 million.
You're like, that's a big range. Could we narrow it down a little more?
Can we focus?
You know what I mean? You don't have like a number. You don't.
There's $2 million missing here.
Crazy. No, but they crank out movies. They have like Peter Pan universe. They started like they're getting all of
it's all within the Pooniverse. Katie.
Oh, and we'll get there.
We'll get there.
There.
That was actually my next point.
That was on page 5 of my dissertation. I brought a trifold. Well, let me get my antenna. Pointer.
My little laser.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but it's part of the Pooniverse. Here's the thing. I am ashamed to say I do not know when the Pooniverse was created. I don't know if it was created
at the beginning of time.
AD, or like with the second movie. I don't know.
BD?
Before
B-
B-
80.
BW before Winnie.
What is 80? No, but what's the
AW?
other thing? 80, and then what's the other one? Is there another one?
After death, and then BC.
BC. I
Before
was like,
Christ.
before,
Oh,
yikes.
Someone here.
Anyways, I can't remember
Isn't
any
a Christian.
Anyways,
you'll have to repent for that later.
go back to your 5 Hail Marys.
Katie said we're not talking about that.
I'll talk about that. Anyways, go back to your fucking clipboard.
And so within the Poohniverse is the movies that are out now is Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey, Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey 2,
Obviously.
Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare.
I saw that.
Yep. And Bambi the Reckoning.
I didn't see Bambi. I really wanted to.
See, it's so funny because when I was looking for movies to do for the Horror Nerd show, I thought about doing Bambi the Reckoning because the theme was Children of the Corn.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, oh, children and corny. I could do Bambi the Reckoning because I had seen that come out recently. And then I noticed it was part of something called the Poohniverse. And I said, what? And then I noticed the very first one. I was like, well, I have to watch the first movie in the Poohniverse. I can't watch the fourth movie in the Poohniverse.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
get
ridiculous.
in this, and then you're like, I have to do this one.
Exactly. I will watch Bambi the Reckoning.
Yeah, eventually.
Eventually.
We'll get there.
And then the movies that are supposedly coming out in 2026, potentially 2027, is Pinocchio Unstrung. Very excited for that one. Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey 3.
Amazing, of
I'm
course.
so excited for
I'm
that.
sad.
Poohniverse, Monsters Assemble.
Hell yeah. And they make so much money. So in the first movie, Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey, the guy who plays Christopher Robin, he's recast in Winnie-the-Pooh 2. The main guy, that's the main guy who like creates all these movies, is the Christopher Robin in the second one, which he's way better, by the way. I mean, everyone in the second movie way better. Winnie-the-Pooh everything looked way better, but
yeah,
we're talking about this one. Anyways.
Once you gross $7 million, $5 to $7
million,
million,
$5 to $7 million.
5, 6, 7. Who cares?
Yeah, it's just a number.
It's more than $1 million at that point.
Hey, you made money. We don't know how much though.
Who knows?
So that's crazy. That's nuts. Were you a fan of Winnie the Pooh as a kid?
Yeah, I watched Winnie the Pooh. I wasn't like the biggest fan per se, but if it was
a Pooh head,
a Pooh head. Moving on. I hate you.
No, you don't. You love it.
Oh, I also within the Poohniverse, because it's not just like a funny name.
Yeah.
It is truly its own universe, and they are connected in certain ways. And I looked through all of the Wikipedias to double check as to how they were connected.
Because that's the facts. That's where you go for your facts.
where you go for your
Wikipedia.
facts.
Katie Afraidy is sponsored by
Sponsored by Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
Not yet, but maybe
It could be.
It could be.
It could be if you tune in today.
Wikipedia, reach out.
Okay, what else you gotta go?
So the Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey 1 and 2, pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Those are connected. They are the same movie. Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 into Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare, Mary, I want to say the Wendy's mom, is Christopher Robin's hypnotherapist. And it's set in Ashdown, which is where Christopher Robin is from. And so that's the connection there. And then
I hate them.
Yeah. And then I don't know how it's connected to Bambi, but almost every character in every movie is named Mary.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit confusing.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to watch it to understand.
Yeah.
But it's also like all the actors are British, right?
Yeah.
They
they're
keep
all-
naming all their characters Mary.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like in America, they're every horror movie, when they can't think of somebody, they name a bitch Sarah. They name a bitch Sarah.
It is always a Sarah.
It's always a Sarah, and it's usually with an H, which is great. Sometimes without an H if they want to be different, but it's almost
special.
always a Sarah in a movie, and I'm like, could you not have thought of a different name? And it's no hate against Sarah's. No hate against Sarah's. Although I've never met. No, I have met. I do like one. I met one Sarah I like.
Just one Sarah.
Yeah, it's my friend's mom. Every other
Makes
Sarah
sense.
I don't think I've liked in my life.
Watch, you're gonna meet a Sarah one day, and you're gonna be like, "You've changed my opinion of Sarahs."
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, and that's okay. You know, I'm open. Sarah's.
One day.
My DMs are open, Sarah's.
Wikipedia and Sarah's reach out.
Reach out, please. Oh my God.
But I also, and I will say, I went down another rabbit hole because have
What
you
would
ever
a rabbit hole, like a rabbit, like a
like a rabbit?
like rabbit, because his name
Because
rabbit.
rabbit. Close. I wonder if rabbit's gonna be in. Never mind. Rabbit's not in this one.
But he'll probably be in the third one.
You ever look up a movie and like see all the actors and like kind of like see what they do?
Yeah.
With their lives. I clicked on like every single actor in this film just to see what other films they did because I'm like, well, like, how do you get to Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey?
Yeah.
Like, what do you have to do to
Yeah.
get there? And I created a list of movies that these actors had been in.
Okay.
I'm going to read you the list.
Okay. It's long.
Give or take.
Okay.
And remember, there's not that many actors
Yeah.
in this film.
Yeah.
These are the old. I pulled every movie from their lists.
Okay.
Mouseboat Massacre,
Of course.
of course, as in the mouse.
Yeah.
The Cult of Humpty Dumpty.
Period.
Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Good.
Ominous. Three Blind Mice. See how they run. See how they kill.
Hell yeah.
Cinderella's Curse.
Nice.
Mouse of Horrors.
Mhm.
Popeye's Revenge.
Good.
Fairest of Them All.
Hell yeah.
The Leprechaun's Curse.
Good.
The Legend of Jack and Jill.
Amazing.
The Killing Tree.
Yes.
Easter Bunny Massacre, The Bloody Trail.
When you get stuck, you start getting typecast.
Talk about pigeonholing.
You're like, I'm just doing children's tales turned horror movies. That's crazy. I mean,
and they've all studied at like the top drama schools in London. I would love to point that out. And that is so interesting to me. And I'm like,
is this how film's going over there?
yeah.
Because I'm like, do I leave the United States?
Do I just go over there?
Do I just go over there? And then I'm like, but how's the film? But I'm like, there's no industry over there. That, prove me wrong. That's
an
industry.
industry.
That's industry right there. I'm not British.
They're not filming in LA.
They're not. They're
filming in the UK.
These brilliant. I mean, they're fun. They're so fun. It's a movie, you know, and it's made, and that's huge, and that's brave.
Huge.
That's making a movie these days. It's really hard. Is that a graph?
Oh, yes.
Oh my God.
I can send you this slide.
Yeah, could you send me
But
everything?
As you can see, this is when I started the movie. And then at this point, at this hour of the movie is when my edible kicked in. And so this is about how high I was when the movie ended.
And you were like, this is amazing. So you had a lot of fun.
Oh, I had so much fun.
Do you have a favorite kill in the movie?
A favorite kill. I mean, listen, I'm gonna get into every single kill.
Okay.
'cause
Oh,
it's
Jesus
wild,
Christ.
but like,
yeah, yeah, we can go. We're jumping
But
around.
I think my favorite one is, and this is shocking because it's probably not anyone's favorite per se,
Mhm.
but I think it's when he kills and I don't know any of their names
That's
besides
okay.
one of them.
That's okay.
It's when he kills the lesbian number 2
Yeah.
of the lesbian couple.
Yes.
Because the entire thing is so symbolic because she traps Piglet, right?
Yeah.
And is beating him. So she's like a lesbian beating a hog. There's symbolism there.
Right. Oh,
Somewhere.
has to be.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And then Pooh Bear kills her by
Bring her.
shoving a very phallic object through her
Yes.
mouth,
Mhm.
through her head, which I'm like, that is symbolic of something.
Right. It's definitely not talking about the Michael Myers kill.
No.
And having her hang. But no. That's her girlfriend was the one that got ran over by the car.
No, absolutely not.
That's a different one?
She's straight, and her name is Laura.
Laura.
And they all, by the way, in this movie, they all have Love Island accents. And I love that about them. Except, sorry, they all have Love Island accents except one very specific random guy who has, I don't know what accent it is.
He's special. He's different. He's not like other guys.
He's not like other guys.
He's not like other guys. He's different. A favorite kill for me. Yeah. I said the girl. I mean, basic would be the girl being run over.
Yes.
Because I just thought that was funny.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I think it's so funny because he starts the car and then Piglet has like a mallet.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was like, well, which one is it? Why does he need a mallet if they're going to run her over?
Make sure she stays down.
I guess, but like he's got a foot.
Yeah.
He steps on her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's that for?
Step on me, daddy. Step on me, piggy.
Step on me, piggy. I do have a theory that this was supposed to be a porn.
Yeah, there's a lot of horror movies like that. You're like, they could have fucked with this, might have made it better.
I have a theory that they wrote it as a porn, and someone went, this would be wild as a scary movie. And the guy went,
oh, write that down. Write that down. And then Andrew Scott Bell is just, it's like, you know those memes where it's like Phil Collins writing the Tarzan soundtrack and it's just flames. That's Andrew Scott Bell. And he's just making beats with the bear skello.
Yes.
Cello.
Yes.
And a Pringles can.
Absolutely.
And a jar full of teeth that can be hooked up to an amp. That is an actual thing.
I love how he's just hooking stuff up to an amp.
I'm like, how does that work? I don't understand how technology. I'm like, that's so crazy. That's awesome. And he had a violin that was in You don't need to do this, okay? But it was like, why not?
Need to.
You could use like a normal instrument, but he was like, this guy who he gets instruments from, what if we put a violin in a bee like hive thing so it's encased and like there's like cones inside the violin and it is like fucked up sound. So that's why the everything goes hard because the instruments were fucking crazy.
That's so they could afford to put honeycomb in a violin, but they couldn't afford to use actual honey in the movie. They could only afford to use clear corn syrup.
And that was so gross. And that was
so upset.
gross. I was so gross. I was like,
I said, that's like the only other thing besides like the fact that Winnie-the-Pooh is a bear is that he eats honey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all couldn't even get the honey?
Or how about food coloring?
Diet yellow. What are we doing?
Literally,
I would have gifted them yellow
literally,
food coloring.
I'm sure someone would have, you could have GoFunded me, Indiegogo. Someone be like, hey, we need $5.
Yeah.
Probably a little
more. You could get the kitchen gloves, but you can't get
literally get a Crayola marker.
Doing?
Just dump it out.
We couldn't fix it in post.
They said
we couldn't fix it in post.
They could no.
Upset.
So it's just I watched this twice because we were supposed to record last week and then I watched it again the other day.
Me too.
And I'm like half watching it the second time because I'm like, I know it, just making sure I got it.
It's a movie you can put on in the background.
Yeah. And I forgot about the honey part. And I was like, is he eating somebody? What is going on? So I had to back up and I was like, honey, got it. But I was like, why is it so clear?
Why is it so clear and wet and viscous?
My mom, I thought it was clear syrup when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it is, but she put it on my pancakes once. And I was like, this stuff tastes weird. And I'm still scarred by that. Because the bottle is the same as the syrup bottle, but it's just clear. And that was really upsetting to me.
Mom, what?
Yeah. Hey. Scarred.
Dang.
Scarred by that.
That's insane. As someone who grew up on the East Coast with a close proximity to real maple syrup. It's crazy to me what some people put on their pancakes over here.
Yeah, I bought some. So my money's tight, right? So I bought like the $2 syrup. That shit is nasty. I need it.
That's just not real.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It is. I've never tasted something worse.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what did I just put in my mouth? That is, and I don't want to throw it away.
Yeah, because then it's a waste.
But also, I'm not eating syrup that often.
Absolutely not.
It's just in my fridge because I keep it in my fridge, and that's a hot take.
You shouldn't have to, but with those ones that you spend tiny amounts of money on, you probably should.
Yeah.
We don't know what's in there.
Right. But also, I like a cold syrup.
Yeah. I don't think I mind like cold syrup, room temperature syrup, hot syrup. It doesn't
I
matter
mean,
to
when
me.
it's hot, it's hot. Exactly. And I always say that.
Hotter take, if I'm pouring something on my pancakes, I love syrup at any temperature, but I love melted butter.
But I just want butter. Just a big.
I
I
want it to be
fluffy
melted.
butter. I want a fluffy butter, and I want to just. Okay, McDonald's. I don't call. I'm not supporting McDonald's anymore. I understand. But McDonald's pancakes with the butter and the syrup and the hash brown and a little glass of milk. Besides the milk.
Listen, you ever been? You ever been to this diner at the Grove? What is it called? I'm blanking on the name.
Buca de Beppo.
Absolutely not. How dare you? There's a diner at the Grove,
Okay.
and they got pancakes with melted butter. When I tell you, it was a sexual experience.
I came 5 times.
I don't squirt.
I did that day.
And I did that day. It was beautiful. I'll get you the name.
Oh my god.
But they're not sponsoring us, so I'm not going to say it on live.
Please don't. Thank you so much.
People will have to speculate.
So, they might have not had money for like the mask or the corn syrup, but you know what they did have money? Fog.
They had
money. I have worked on my friend's horror film, and she was like, hey, we don't have a special effects person. Could you run fog? Sure. I love a fog machine, obviously.
Yeah, clearly.
We're aware. Thank you. Hold for fog. More haze.
Let's go.
No, the sheer amount, and they didn't even. They just put it in the air and then ran. They didn't even try to like waft it or anything, and it was just everywhere. I was like, "Is there a fire?
Somebody set something ablaze nearby.
Did somebody rip ass? What's going on? Like, there's just. Is it? Where are they? Why is there so?
I need to know where this is.
Even during the day, and it's just what? Sure.
I just imagine someone in a neighboring town being like, "It's really foggy today.
Is it?
It's crazy."
Is this like the ozone? What's happening? The ozone? What's happening?
Is this
pollution?
So much fog money.
Yeah.
So much fog money. And it's crazy to me because like the very last shot.
Yeah.
Well, second
You
to
can't
last
see because
shot.
it's just fog.
Well, no, you can see. The funny part is the second to last shot is a burning wig on a styrofoam head where you can see the styrofoam.
Amazing.
And like, so you kept that in the movie.
You said
They're gonna see that.
we're not gonna do reshoots. Fuck it, we're not doing reshoots.
Couldn't cover that in fog.
Nah, just you didn't have fog during that time.
Yeah, no fog there.
Dude,
No fog.
the budget was gone by then. The fog
We used all the fog.
You know how much fog juice is? You don't understand. It's expensive. It's so much fog.
It's so much fog.
And inhaling that stuff, it's crazy. I was known as the crazy fog lady on that set.
And I love that about you.
And it was
Give off
so
crazy fog lady energy.
thank you so much. I now I'm like, should I buy a fog machine?
You should just, dude. I wonder if they have like portable fog machines where you could just like
Have
it's out of the backpack.
They're just like, are you on fire? It's like, no, it's a fog machine.
Exactly.
Or is it? I'm just that hot.
Or it could be like a safety measure if you're like crop dusting anyone. Just set the fog machine off. Be like, it's my fog.
You've been fogged.
You've been fogged. Get a sticker.
They're just like,
It's your new catchphrase.
I'm like, security, get her out of here. I set off every fire alarm. Hi, it's my goal to set off every fire alarm whenever I go. You've been fogged. Boom.
That's what a fire alarm sounds like.
And I've been in a building before. Does your apartment have a fire alarm? I asked the
Yes.
hard-hitting questions.
Yes, they were like, please don't disable the fire alarms. That is illegal. And we're
Please
like,
stop doing that. I disabled the carbon monoxide alarm. It was driving me nuts. It just kept going off.
kept going off.
It kept going off.
It kept going off.
I was like,
You don't think that maybe that's an important thing to
I opened up all my windows and I was like, I'm watching. No, it happened during, because I'm also covering Hereditary. And it happened during a really intense scene during Hereditary. It went off and I jumped. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
You're mad at the alarm.
I was like, shut the hell up. I'm like, this is so fucking annoying.
When did this go off?
A couple of days ago. I opened my windows are open. It's fine.
LAFD, go visit her apartment.
I'm fine. Where are we? It's why I can't remember.
What day is it?
I can't remember.
That's why you keep saying it's 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
I'm like, you've lost hours.
and $2 million callback.
We love a callback.
How would you defeat Pooh?
How would I defeat Pooh? I don't know.
With
It doesn't seem like Pooh is defeatable, as evidenced by the last scene where these guys in a truck, all these random guys who these two women run up to in the middle of nowhere. I was like, unrealistic.
I was like, if they're not gonna die by Pooh, they're gonna die by these men.
Exactly. I was like, crazy way to iterate the Manor Bear situation.
Yeah,
Like,
Manor Bear.
Neither.
Neither.
They're both a terrible choice.
It's just can I unsubscribe from life?
Exactly.
I'm trying to be YouTube more
Based
YouTube
on
friendly.
those men, and they in a pickup truck. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I would have turned back around and been like,
totally.
I'll take Pooh. You know,
Yeah.
I'll take that guy. But they get out, and guy with the non-accent. The wait, I wrote down what he said because it absolutely, I could not get over this. He said,
The guys are like, they were like, that's a bear. I wrote, LOL, what? A bear? And that's basically,
that makes sense.
but you wrote on the actual line.
The guy without the accent, he gets out and he goes, what's, because you think he's going to have a British accent. He goes, what's happening to y'all? They don't say that. He said to y'all.
So y'all.
And I was like, what? And then to emphasize how not British this guy is, one of the other guys was like, oh, he's that fat, get as dumb as he looks, which is such a British phrase.
Yeah.
And then right before they try to beat him, the guy goes, what does he say? Time to open up a can of whoop ass.
And British people say that all the time.
All the time. And I've always said that.
I've always said that.
And so then this guy hits Pooh Bear across the face with a metal pipe. Pooh is unfazed.
Yeah.
Like completely unfazed. And then he says, you're tough. I'll give you that. Tough? That's what?
You're brave.
Yeah. You're so brave.
You're so brave.
And then
you're so brave for that.
And then they're like, well, what if we all beat him up? And the guy continues to use the metal pipe, and they all use weapons that are less strong than a metal pipe.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, why do you think
That was gonna work.
that's like shooting someone with a gun? They're fine. And then you're like, time to go harder. And you take out like a little glove and you're like
this'll do it.
this'll do it.
Yeah.
And so then he's fine. And then he smacks someone's face off, which I guess he can do that.
Of course.
Which I feel like the smacks only came in at the second part of the movie with the which is hilarious.
Yep.
But also like, why didn't we open with the smacks?
Yeah, it would be better.
And then he gets Pooh Bear gets pancaked by two cars.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is fine.
Yeah.
So how would I defeat him? I don't know, Catherine. I don't know if he's
Catherine.
defeatable.
Who's Catherine? Dying. Immediately dying.
I'm using your full government name.
That's not it, but I'm not gonna tell you that though.
Catherine Elizabeth.
Podcast? Did you say that's my last name?
No, I said Hettenbach.
Oh, I thought you said Catherine Elizabeth Podcast. So I was like,
That should be your last name.
people think it is Afraidy, and it is.
Catherine Afraidy.
People comedy shows.
And I love that for
and
them.
they go Katie Afraidy, and they're like, she's horror. That's all she does. And I'm like,
That's it.
I got a stutter. And then I talk about horror, and they're like,
Ooh,
well,
scary.
They're like, yeah. Ooh, ah.
Do you have a stutter because you're scared? Because you're watching scary movies all the time?
You know what? That's probably it. That's probably why.
I'm a doctor.
Dude, thank you for curing me. That.
Yeah.
Hey, people with stutters, stop watching scary movies. Maybe grow up and watch a drama or something.
You're welcome. A man gave me that advice, so it's legitimate.
And I always say that. And I always say that.
Every day.
But
But you asked me how I would defeat poo.
yeah.
So does that mean you have a theory as to how you would defeat poo?
No, I always ask questions. I always write down questions and I don't think about them.
Yeah, she's like, hey, I'm asking the questions.
I'm asking
Shut
the
up.
questions. Shut your mouth.
Do you want to know the most, the part that I didn't believe at all in this movie? And
Oh,
you'll be with me.
Okay. You said the part that I didn't believe. Yeah, poo, hit by car, like Santa Claus craze, tough, pigs, yes, yes. Okay, but man, not y'all, absolutely not. And what else?
This is the part that really got my goat.
Okay,
It's at the very beginning when they get to the cabin and they're like picking rooms and the two lesbians walk into the room. Lesbians. Oh, we got them here in the UK. We have them. And they walk into the room and she has the bed covered in rose petals. And she's like, don't worry, it wasn't that expensive. What? And then the other girl goes, and I'm going to make sure I get this quote right. I wrote down quotes. This is important to me.
And I appreciate the attention to detail because
it's important. She goes, it's a bit soon. A lesbian.
They're moving in day one.
Girl, what?
They're getting matching Subarus.
Exactly. I was like, either there were 0 women in the writer's room.
No, they're 100%. This is all men.
Or it was all lesbians. This is a big inside joke.
It's 100% just men, and I can probably confirm that it is 100% just men.
I don't know the symbolism of the hog killing the first lesbian. Which, by the way, she doesn't even duck. I watched that scene. It's in slow mo as he hits her in the head with it because the other girl has a head injury and she's watching it from afar.
Yeah,
but like he like cocks back and she's just kind of like,
well, I guess I'll take it.
I was like, girl, you're in the water. Duck.
You could do that.
You could duck.
The one girl whose eyes were gouged out when she was like hung up, and they gave her a weapon and they said, go fight Pooh. And she's just out there blindly. Like, and I'm like, help her. And they're like, you got it, girl.
You can do it.
You got this. We're over here. We cheer for you.
That's the one who was like, my face.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, I didn't mean to quick jump to that because I know that's going to suck for me editing. But in general, no, like that, like that's part I was like, you're not going to help her? You're just gonna watch her. Also, those girls, they said, we're gonna have this cute relationship thing real quick. We're gonna kill off the girl, fine, whatever. And then we're just gonna go, girl party, yay! Oh my god, girls, let's pick a room.
I love it.
Girls' weekend.
Speaking of,
in the 100-acre wood, which the
helping.
sign that's just on like a Dollar Tree poster board.
I was like, okay,
amazing.
Like you couldn't afford a real sign.
Amazing. You couldn't go to Home Depot.
The budget was $100,000.
Find a scrap of wood on the street. You're telling me in the UK they don't have street trash? You can't dig through a garbage real quick.
Not in the UK.
Here in the UK.
If you're in UK, you are the street trash.
Period.
Don't cancel me, UK.
I don't. If I have any UK subscribers.
Well, you won't now.
Hello. You sound like you're from London.
I need to know where these people are from that they had this accent. Because I have to say, like, my favorite part was when one of them runs in and goes, Laura's dead. And the other one goes, what?
You're like, are they Americans playing British?
I was like, is it?
Because I know Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey, too. Because I went to a Q&A. With that movie. Yeah, it was pretty great. They had half the actors were American.
Huh. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Color me impressed by their Love Island accents. But the woman who screamed my face, that was
Yeah.
that was a little unbelievable to me because I was
Yeah.
like, y'all, half of you bought fake tits. You can buy a fake face. You can get that face back.
Yeah. Also, remember when Pooh just ripped off a girl's shirt and then shoved her in a wood chipper?
I was just about to say, why? I was like,
Like-
I didn't need to see it. Listen,
we didn't need tits in this. And like
we
this
just didn't
one,
need them.
and it like, I mean, you don't ever need tits, but sometimes and I get it. Like if it's like, oh, it's like she's in whatever, she's in the shower. I get it. He just literally like was like, I'm gonna put your shirt off, and then I'm gonna kill you. I was like, stab her in the tit then.
Exactly. Like if you're gonna
gonna-
reveal the tits, do something with the tits. It's like Chekhov's gun, which I also have a problem with. She just brings up the fact she has a gun halfway through the movie. That's not the greatest use of Chekhov's gun. As a writer, I'm disappointed. But
What do you mean?
what are we doing with the boobs? We just have boobs out. We're not even. He's just like, let these swing around for a quick second before I throw her in the chipper.
They're like, hey, we have an idea.
Hear me out.
What if you rip off her shirt and then you shove her directly into the wood chipper?
This movie loved boobs. Laura was another big boob person.
Okay.
And not the fact that, well, she did have big ones, but like big as in like,
Yes.
a lot of focus was on her boobs. And another part that was unbelievable to me was when she was in the hot tub. Remember, this is a girls' weekend.
Yeah,
And
girls'
she's in the
weekend.
hot tub being like, first of all, we don't touch our boobs like that. If we're touching
Yeah.
our boobs, we are grabbing them full hand.
Yeah,
and
full
we're
hand.
just like,
We're full handed.
well, full handing it like bean bags. Like
Yeah.
that's what we're doing.
You're like, I can't find my phone. I
Yes.
need to
Like-
I need to search for them with the radar.
Exactly. Nobody's tuning them like a radio.
Yeah, that's not. No one does that.
Exactly. And then also, I don't know about you, but on a girls' weekend, I'm not looking to be hot. Like
Yeah.
I'm a wet little rat that screams at the moon on a girls' weekend.
That's what you do on a girls' weekend.
Yeah.
You make potions. You do a seance.
Yep.
You praise.
You poppy touch your pimples.
Hecate or whatever you gotta do.
You
and-
act as gross as you possibly can.
Yeah, yeah. You fart.
Lots of farting.
Lots
happens.
of fogging.
That's
Callback.
I hate you. But there's so many. I'm feeling so like, and I'm like, and also speaking of.
That's how we get. That's how we get. It's okay.
But when you had mentioned they don't even try to help that one girl
Yeah.
with the face or without the face.
with the face, all of them.
It reminds me of the very beginning of the movie
Mm-hmm.
when Christopher Robin is taking his wife to
Mm-hmm.
see 100 Acre Woods and they, attack them. And Piglet wraps a chain around her neck. And he at first tries to stop Piglet and Piglet just kind of like elbows him off. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
stop being annoying.
Yeah.
And then Christopher Robin watch the movie. Christopher Robin is standing there going, no, Piglet, no. And no one's holding him back. No one's in his way. He's choking on his wife and he's just over there going, stop.
No.
No.
Hey, no. Literally stop.
do that.
Literally don't.
And I'm like, do you even like her?
I don't think you do. It's
And then he has a more intimate moment at the end, grieving a woman he just met, doesn't know who she is.
yeah.
Pooh slits her throat.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers, watch the movie. And he's like holding her gently. And I'm like,
Hold on.
I said, wait a minute.
This is not you. And also, okay.
I'm upset.
If
As a
you're-
woman, I'm
if-
upset.
If you're dating somebody and he's like, hey, babe, we gotta go to the woods. Because when I was little, I had these animal friends. And I think they're kind of mad at me, but I really want you to see them. Pooh Bear, Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore, and Rabbit. And Roo.
Yeah.
You going? You going to those woods? You're
And
like,
I go, listen, babe, I had no idea you were schizophrenic.
yeah, I know. Mental illness, which all of them are,
True.
which I love.
True.
So if you like Pooh is like binging, Piglet's anxiety,
Mhm.
Tigger's ADHD, Eeyore's depression.
Every single one is a mental.
Yeah, mental and Professor Robin's schizophrenic. Who do you relate with the most?
Oh man, They're like, what specific mental illness? That's like, what mental illness do you have? But I'm not going to ask you that question. I'm going to ask you, which Pooh Bear character
Because this is more fun. This is more fun.
Oh, man.
It's a BuzzFeed quiz, but which mental illness?
They're like, which character do you really do? That means you are mentally ill, and here's what you have. I don't know. Probably either Rabbit or Eeyore.
Okay.
I would
What
really
is
tell
what's
those.
Rabbit?
Sorry.
Is it OCD? No. Which one he got?
I think Rabbit might be OCD.
Yeah.
I'm very particular about certain things, and my brain is always going in all different directions. Not that this is not me diagnosing myself with OCD or depression. I'm just like
you.
particular and sad.
Now I'm the doctor.
It's funny because none of us are doctors because we're women.
And that's and I say that all the time.
All the time.
Piglet, definitely Piglet and Tigger, man. Actually, all of them.
I have every single one.
every single one. Honestly, are we even here right now? Are you even real? Schizophrenia. Is that how that works? I don't know.
It's just you look back at the camera footage, it's
It's
just you talking
me.
to nobody.
You're like, what the you weren't even in a studio.
It's just you listening to me silent.
I'm on heavy drugs. Anyways.
But I will say, let's reiterate the reason that Pooh Bear and Piglet are upset with Christopher Robin, and that he abandoned them for college. A boy mom wrote this. This was written by a boy mom.
You don't love me.
You're leaving
You're
me.
leaving me. What is wrong with you? To get an education? No.
No.
Stay with your mental illness at home.
They're like, oh, you're going off with the other slutty imaginary friends over in college.
Wow. I wonder how that's going to go for you.
I wonder if he has other imaginary friends in college.
They're not imaginary. They're real. Why can other people see them? Because everybody's kids. I'm so I wrote down more. Somebody said they're like, what happened to you? And I was like, the bear?
You were talking about a bear?
It was like he's standing right there. The bear. Like, what do you think happened? What do you? He's right there.
It's right there.
He's the man in the mask. The man with the kitchen gloves. He's trying
Every
to make you a
scene-
sandwich.
Every scene
He just
with
wants a
Pooh
honey
Bear.
sandwich. Did anyone ever consider that?
Did anyone ever think about that?
Hey, I don't know about his needs. Interesting. You're all like blame education. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
Oh, maybe he's hungry.
Did you really?
Maybe he's a little hangry. Every scene with Pooh Bear and Christopher Robin, I was like, this is insane.
I mean, we have to remember, this movie is called Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah.
Is it gonna make sense? No.
There's no honey, but there's a lot of blood.
There's a lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
Blood and blood.
Winnie the Pooh, blood and blood.
And corn syrup.
And corn
Blood and corn syrup, not actual blood.
I'm dead. I just can't. I mean, we remember the part where he whips Christopher Robin with Eeyore's tail, right?
Yeah, and Eeyore's dead.
Why did they keep his tail?
As a they just gotta keep it. You know, it's his thing. It's his. You gotta keep. It's like a serial killer. You gotta keep a
memento.
Of what you've done of your friends. Hey, when I die,
When you die, we're gonna keep your tail.
yeah, it's a clip on.
Hate.
I was at a con last night and there were so many tails. And I was like, I've been here for too long. I gotta go.
I feel like you never know what tails are just hanging on the outside of pants and what tails are not just on the outside.
There's a hole in the pants.
Scary.
Mike's princess. So we're wrapping up here, but you got any more? I mean, I know you have more, but is there anything else you?
Yes, one
final
more
thoughts?
point I'd like to make is I still don't know what kind of gun she has. You saw the gun she pulls out, right?
Yes.
It's like a Desert Eagle. Where did she get that? Who gave her that gun?
Yes. And
That was truly the final point.
Yes,
I mean,
and.
listen, I have so many more points, but that's a big one. I'm like, what is that? Because when she goes, I have a gun, I'm thinking like you know, like a little,
like a little like a thing, and
like
she's
a gun that most women buy,
Yeah.
portable, small, convenient.
Yeah.
And then she whips out this mat. I'm just like, what is
and,
that?
and where were you hiding that?
And how did you forget about? I don't like pack a gun that's like this big and then forget that I packed. Like, oh my god, I brought
God.
my big gun.
Guys, this is so embarrassing. I have a gun.
Crazy that she didn't remember that.
Probably because all the fog
For like
that she's inhaling.
so much
She
fog.
can't remember that she brought a fucking gun.
It's so upsetting, poor girl. But yeah, the most believable part of the movie,
Yeah.
is that the main character and the main woman gets stalked and traumatized by a man, and then as soon as she's finally ready to live her life, she gets annihilated by another man's imaginary friend. That is the most believable part of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, out of 10, what are you giving Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey?
Just with the discrepancies of as a woman, I'd have to say I did enjoy it though.
Okay,
I'd
yeah,
give it,
totally.
I'd give it a solid 7.8.
Jesus Christ.
Katie's like, do you want to think about that?
And everyone's entitled. Hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I love it. Stutter, not coming out. A wise philosopher once said, "One man's trash is another man's potpourri." Do you know who that man was? The Grinch. Okay, so why is that? Why that's so high?
That's so. Oh,
That's
I'm
70
sorry.
That's a 70%. What does it have on IMDb?
Yeah, look it up.
You're
I
like,
bet it's
actually,
higher.
you're like, slide four. Slide four actually
Sorry,
says.
what would you give it?
It has a 2.9 out of 10 on IMDb. I gave it
What did you give it, Katie?
on IMDb originally. I gave it a 2.
Unbelievable.
This round, I
you
gave
don't
it
know
a,
art.
I gave it a 3.
Interesting.
Look.
You gave it a 2, but it made somewhere between 5 points.
There's $2
Something
million
and $7 million.
mixed in. I don't know. Well, hey, no. Originally I gave it a 2, and then this viewing I gave it a 3.
1 whole point.
Which is big.
Yeah.
It went up. It didn't go down, and that's big. It was fun.
It was fun. I love a movie that gets people talking. I love a movie that can make points.
Yeah. And also, I had so many people be like, this is the worst movie ever. No.
There's worse.
They're way worse. And this one, I mean, is it great? No. But the score's fire. Andrew Scott Bell. Amazing.
Amazing.
That was fire. There's parts that you're like, this is wild and fun and
This
insane.
is a cult classic.
Oh, 100. Yeah, this is, and the fact that they're like, we're going to just Poohniverse and just keep going.
As they should. And it's only going to get better.
And they're only
in
going
a worse way.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, have you seen Peter Pan?
I want to. Have you?
I'm as someone who played Captain Hook and Peter Pan in high school, I was like, yeah, I'm sat opening night. I'm there. And it was Tinkerbell is on heroin. She does heroin.
Is she not
She's
typically on
she's a
heroin?
druggie.
Yes, I did read this
Pixie
Wikipedia.
dust is drugs.
Is drugs.
Is drugs.
I like that. I like
Captain
the
Hook
symbolism.
is captive
Mhm.
in the basement by Peter Pan.
Yeah.
And it's everyone's like just shooting up. It's
Well, you're telling me
crazy.
we got to trust a man who never wants to grow up.
yeah. And but he's a grown man, so it's weird. And he kidnaps kids.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, he does that in the original.
Yeah, but like in like a van. In like a van.
You're like, it's worse.
It's not as fun. Hey. Not as fun.
It's not framed in a fun way.
Neverland. Death.
Yeah, that tracks, Katie.
Is that what Peter Pan is?
I'm sorry you can't appreciate good writing.
Is Peter Pan? Is he the devil? So was Captain Hook actually? Captain Hook's the good guy, and I've always said that, and that's something I have actually always said.
She's always said that.
And I have always said that. Anyways, were you afraidy or not afraidy of Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey?
I was not afraid of Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey.
What? Crazy.
I just had a great time.
Yeah, it was great. I was afraid of having a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, this is the time of the show where you plug your stuff. Plug where they can follow you. Social
On
media.
the street. Here in Los Angeles.
Here's my house.
Don't do that.
Don't.
Please don't.
Unless you have imaginary friends.
I'm on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, at Nina Dicker. That's NinaDicker. When is this being released?
I don't know. Sometime in the month.
In this month?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm also shooting my hour called Tangerine Vagina on March 12th at 8 p.m. at the Whitefire Theater in Sherman Oaks. Would love to see you guys there.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I will not be talking about Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey, but we could talk after. Happy to talk after. I will bring the clipboard. I'm serious. I'll bring the presentation. Imagine I do a Q&A after the show and it's nothing about the hour. It's just me talking about Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey.
And they're like, we're wrapping up. You're like, no, I have 20 more minutes.
No, I'm not done.
I'm not done. And another thing. Did you see that one thing?
Just side twitch.
It's fine. It's literally fine. Well, thank you so much for being here. And thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that jazz. Katie Afraidy on all social media platforms. We have a Patreon. If you want extended content, that's fun there. And we like to end episodes with good or shitty advice regarding the movie. I don't think about it until this very moment, so it's right out the top of my head regarding the movie. And I guess the good advice is if you're dating somebody who has a lot of imaginary friends and they're animals and they're like, yeah, let's go to the woods. Hi. Don't. Yeah. Anything else?
That's our imaginary friend over there.
It's imaginary friend. He's hey, so that's Sneezy.
Get out of here.
Different cartoon. What do you have any advice, or is that?
Oh man,
solid?
that's some good advice.
Right?
I guess my advice is if you decide to go into the woods with your girlfriends, don't have tits. It's really dangerous for you.
It's really scary.
It's scary out there.
It's scary out there.
Yeah.
And the world is scary. But guys, thanks for tuning in again, and stay safe and stay spooky.
Yay!
Sick.
We would like to give a huge thanks to a few of our sponsors. Filmcraft Studio Gear, where you can get any gear you're looking for all production needs. Go to filmcraftla.com, or you can find them at filmcraftla on Instagram. And of course, a big shout out to Fangoria. Want a copy of a Fangoria magazine? Use code Katie Afraidy 25 for 25% off. Katie Afraidy 25 for 25% off.
You're the first person I ever shown this place to.
And why am I so special?
Because soon we'll be Christopher and Mary Robin.
You should be close now.
We're not going to find them.
We will. Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, we were friends for many years, and they're out there.